Alright. Looks like we're live. I'm gonna go post the stream announcement as usual. And then we'll go ahead and jump over to the gaming stream layout. Give me one moment here. Alright, let me switch layouts here. And we'll go ahead and get started. Alright. Seems like it's been a long time. It's probably been over a month and a half since we last looked at Guilty Gear Strive. The driving factor behind why it's taken so long to get back to the game is primarily my internet connection. When we last looked at this game, the quality on the stream itself wasn't great, and today's going to be a good stress test for the new connections to make sure the game's running smoothly and it looks decent to people watching it. I still need to finish recording the character introduction videos for the last several in the cast. But I figured today we can go take a look at some stuff that's been added to the game and start practicing some actual hands-on stuff with the different characters. I'll probably try and nail down a main here, and maybe, since I haven't done it in Strive at all, we can take a look at the tutorial and get kind of somewhat of a feel for the mechanics in this game, since, again, I haven't played a Guilty Gear game proper since Accent Core. So it would be good to sort of start from the beginning and get a feel for the basics. But let's go to the dojo and take a look at the cast list again. I can make sure my configuration stuff is good to go. Alright. When I get back to doing the character intro stuff, we're gonna need to do Faust, Ram, Giovanna, Gold Lewis Dickinson, who is the first DLC character, and then I'll need to do one on Jacko, who just got released recently. She's relatively new to Strive. And maybe we could start off with her and just kind of take a look at how she plays. I won't go into super high levels of detail, since one, I don't know the character, and two, we'll do that in the actual videos. But since she's new, I did want to check her out. Jacko was in Guilty Gear Xrd, or I guess more appropriately, one of the expansions. Might have been Revelator she was introduced, but she was in the last iteration of the Guilty Gear series. And I don't know much about her story-wise. There's some spoilers on how she's related to the rest of the cast. But as far as how she plays, I know she was kind of a minion and summon type character. Let's see, hyper-energetic martial fighter, technical. She's got equal ratings for her ranges. She's B in close, mid, and far. Dominates the battle with an ensemble of servants. Alright, we'll take a look. Let's see if I can fix something with my model. I think I resized my window again without realizing it. There we go. Problem with VTube Studio is if you accidentally resize the window in OBS, it'll put a border around the model portrait, and that drives me absolutely crazy when that happens. Well, I would say for folks that tune in to streams, if you ever see that in real time, let me know so I can fix it. Alright, we'll just sort of a real quick intro into Jacko, since again, I don't know this character at all. Looks like she's got decent ground speed. She's got a persistent dash. She has an air dash. Looks like it has the same sort of quick startup like most. Punch, kick, slash, heavy slash. Oh, her standing slash is a kick? Or a kick with her ball and chain. Heavy slash. Forward moving spin kick. Oh, there it is. If you're not really a fan of Guilty Gear and have been following Twitter or other discussions since this character came out, you may have seen the memes floating around involving this character. Or you may have just seen iterations based on the original, where it has different other non-Guilty Gear related characters in media drawn in Jacko's crouching pose. Which, I don't know if she had this in the previous game. Again, I didn't play much of it. But this is her crouch state, and this is the pose you see people drawing various characters in, which is, I didn't even realize where it was coming from until I actually looked into it. But that's pretty funny. Let's see. Crouching punch, crouching kick, crouching slash hits directly above her, which is interesting. Crouching heavy slash makes her stand and then hits essentially at her feet. I wonder if that's an overhead. Alright, we'll look at her move list real quick. See what her basic input types are. Again, I want to do a bit more of an in-depth look at Jacko in the character intro video. So we'll just experiment around with her inputs. Looks like she is quarter circle punch is summon. It looks like the input viewer in the lower left that shows my inputs and what I'm doing. It's masking part of the meter. Her regular meter is the tension meter at the bottom. But I think the yellow bar with the segments above it is her minions. And I think summoning one depletes a portion of it. Quarter circle forward looks to drop one. Quarter circle back looks like it desummons them. You can hold it. I wonder if it's hold. Yeah, hold and throw. Okay. Hold. And then quarter circle forward to hold. And quarter circle forward again to throw. And I wonder how many you can have on screen. Oh, it's just forward to throw. Okay. Three on screen. And the minions become interactable once they're on the screen. If I hit them, looks like they bounce around and they can hit the enemy. Alright. This character is somewhat complicated. Down near servant. Down punch. We'll pick him up. Throw is forward. Right bumper can just drop them at her feet. Yeah, here's unsummon. This gets rid of all the servants that are out. Quarter circle back kick. Attack command for everyone on the field. Quarter circle back slash is a barrier. Can stop incoming attacks. Quarter circle back heavy slash. Detonate. All servants will explode, but they deal massive damage to anyone around them. Servant shoot, quarter circle forward, kick. Kicks them forward, I guess. They function like a projectile. Okay. Looks like the majority of the offense or defensive functions are quarter circle back. Other buttons that aren't punch. Alright, that's the barrier. That's the countdown. Oh, that's command normal for punch. Subtly different. A little bit more forward range. Alright, that's the projectile. Looks like the speech bubbles reflect the commands she's giving. Like this one's attack. This one's barrier. That one's explode. But all of Jacko's moves involve summons, which I didn't expect that to be her entire move list. But based on her ability to control the field and basically put hazards and obstacles down, that has the potential to be really complex. We'll look at her supers real quick, and then I will go pull up the next character just to tinker around with. I'll do the DLC characters here, and then we'll go into a more in-depth look at them in character intro videos later. It's Forever Elysion Driver. Half circle back, forward punch. Oh, that looks like it's really close range. A grab, essentially. Yep. It doesn't have much movement, so you have to throw that from right next to the enemy. It's kind of like a falling suplex move. Invincible at startup, can't be blocked, but it'll whiff unless in close range. Yeah, and she has an actual whiff animation if she doesn't land it. Next one, cheer servant on. Double quarter circle forward, slash or heavy slash. Oh, this is a buff. Okay, so she has one offensive super and one support, looks like. Oh, I see. I didn't read the little blurb at the bottom on her specials. Servant gauge depletes when you tell them what to do. It takes gauge to summon, and it takes gauge in order to tell them what to do, and it recharges over time. Okay, we'll see what the animation is for the cheer. It looks like it lasts about 10 seconds. Fairly short power up, but given the servants aren't on screen that long. I think it looks like it recharges maybe one segment. I assume there's... Oh no, I could see the end of the meter. There's 3 bars total, looks like. Yeah, it takes several seconds to recharge a whole segment. Okay, that's good to know. And each command looks to give or take about 1 segment. Okay. Jacko is a resource and meter management character. Definitely not for beginners, since you have to keep track of not only her minions on the screen for the brief moment they're out, but also the rate at which you're depleting her meter. But she is interesting. Apparently you can do some really nutty stuff with Jacko once you know how to control her summons. I'm really bad at summon type characters. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see some high level play from folks that know her. And I don't know how similar her moveset is to Xrd. Alright. We'll look at Gold Lewis Dickinson. This is the first DLC character that came out. This is a big heavy type, which is kind of neat because you don't see a lot of large characters in Guilty Gear. I think Potemkin, who we haven't looked at yet, is the standard heavy grappler archetype character. He's been in the games for a while. Nago, who's relatively new, is big and kind of heavy, but Gold Lewis, I think, is the biggest and the heaviest. The Secretary of Absolute Defense. Unparalleled brute strength. Power type. Close range, rank A. Mid range, B. Far range is C. I've watched the well-known YouTuber and fighting game fan Maximilian Dude play around with this guy, and it looks like he hits super hard and got some really interesting moves. I'm not super adept at playing slower, heavy characters, but the fact that they're including different character archetypes in Guilty Gear is pretty neat. Alright, ground speed looks to be relatively slow. He does have a dash, which is unusual for heavy characters. Sometimes they give him hops, but he does have a dash. It's a little bit slower. But he does have the ability to constantly approach. Punch, kick, slash, heavy slash. This big coffin of his. This is crouching. Crouching heavy slash. I wonder if that launches. It does, but you can't chain off of it. Now, one thing I was going to do... let's see. I may have to go I was gonna switch the volume or language to English since I've never heard an English dub of Guilty Gear. I'll do that after we finish looking at Gold Lewis here. From what I've seen, the English dub of this game's pretty good. But it's really interesting since in the past this game's always just been in Japanese. But we'll look at Gold Lewis's command list real quick. Alright, special attacks. Security level increases gradually over time. Corresponding moves will be enhanced as the security level increases. Whenever a special move is used, the security level will reset. So he has a continuously filling gauge. Again, it's obscured by the input reader in the lower left. Okay, that red bar above my tension is the security level. Half circle any direction plus B. Behemoth Typhoon. It's a big sweeping swing with the coffin. Half circle any direction, huh? Inputting half circle up to down, and this is heavy slash. Turns into a low attack. Half circle top to bottom going right is a low attack. Top to bottom going left or back, which probably think of it as forward and back instead of left and right. Turns into an overhead, and forward to back reduces the startup, making it easy to include in a combo. That's really unique. I don't know if I've ever seen that in a special move before. The move itself looks like this. It's a big swing. So let's see. Top to bottom, forward. That makes it low. Oh, you could see by the way he swings it. This is swinging back to forward, the same as the input. That makes... Oh. You can do it in the air too. I don't think it's possible to do it standing. Well, maybe you can do it standing. Yeah, the input's really kind of awkward. But that's an overhead when he's swinging forward to back. I'm just trying to see if I can do it grounded. Let's back to forward. I think I'm doing back to forward since you can't really do an up to down input without jumping. Maybe it's just up to down in the air and up to down in each direction and then quarter circle forward or back. Huh. Oh, this is the air version. Okay, that's a really unusual move. Interesting. Thunderbird. Oh, this is the flying projectile. Startup may be slow, but creates an opportunity to approach opponents once it's out. So I'm assuming that means the projectile soaks damage and won't disappear. I wonder if it disappears if he gets hit before it explodes. Skyfish. Ah, that's the Gatling gun. Number of projectiles increases per security level. Alright, he doesn't have a very big command list. Looks like he's based around mixing up inputs with his heavy swing. Overdrives. Alright, let's look at... Okay, that's... Skyfish. Yeah, Thunderbird is back. Slash. Oh, that doesn't have much of a range. Okay, that's... That's the overhead, I think? Hard to tell. Oh, it does chain pretty well. Alright. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it looks like it goes out further and stays on screen longer when the security level's higher. Oh, he does have an air dash. I didn't look at this before when I was looking at his ground speed. He's decently nimble for a big character. Usually the heavy types don't get a lot of mobility options. He has a back dash and an air dash. Alright, let me go to the main menu and change the sound settings. We'll keep it on English for a bit. Oh, I didn't do his supers. Alright. We'll check out his supers real quick, and then I will see what the tutorial mode looks like. It may not give me a choice about who to use, so we'll just go through the tutorials part of the practice on today's stream. That's command input, command normal, heavy slash. All right, overdrives, down with the system, quarter circle back, forward punch. Invincible attack sends the opponent flying back. Can deal massive damage by using it in a combo. And it can also be done by doing a 360 and punch, and the properties change depending on the number of circles inputted while performing this move. So it can function like a spinning pile driver from Zangief in Street Fighter, the 360 motion. But you can change properties by doing multiple circles, like a 720. That's really hard to do. Right, that was one 360. I wonder if you can only... Was that 2? Well, that's a lot of damage. It's like 75%. Okay, a 720 looks like it did 2 drone things that hit. That was 1. Doing a 720 while grounded. I don't know if that's possible because it hits the jump input. And as far as I know, Guilty Gear doesn't do the Skullgirls thing where it has a detection for 360s and 720s that keeps you from jumping. So if you... Alright, that's 2. I only can get that to come out if I'm jumping. What if I can do 3? That's 2. I don't know if it's possible to do 3. I'll try one more time. That it looks like 2 is the max. Oh no, you can do 3 if you're fast enough. That's still... Is that still about 75? That's also really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something that functions with 3 360s or changes based on them. That's pretty unique. Alright, that little thing on his... burst around his face is what signifies the third level of that. Yeah, that's 2. That was using the core circle back forward. I wonder if it works any direction. Yeah. You can do it. You can do it clockwise or counterclockwise, which is nice. Alright, let's see what the other one does. Burn it down. Coral circle forward twice and A. Air kick. Oh, that's the orbital laser thing. Alright, looks like it comes out a certain distance and then moves. I wonder if it tracks. Or if it always comes out far distance. Oh, it doesn't even do damage until it actually hits the ground. I wonder if we can use that kind of like an Aegis reflector where you box people in. Yeah, I guess so. I've never seen people use that super, but I'm assuming you can use it to basically cut someone's movement abilities off and force them towards you, and then you combo them. Alright, well that's a quick look at Gold Lewis. Interesting twist on the large, heavy character archetype in fighting games. He doesn't have an extensive super or special list move, but I get the feeling a lot of it has to do with comboing and mixing up the properties on his normals and his specials and his supers. Not really my first go-to when it comes to character types, but he might be worth checking out. Be good half circle practice if nothing else. Alright, let's see what our options are for training. Okay, it's gonna make me do this with Soul. Okay.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven or hell.
Heading out on the road again, Soul?
Yeah, bounty hunter, remember? Soul versus Kai.
You did save the world, you know. What's your point? It was all over the papers. People see you as a hero now.
Oh, hell. Don't tell me you want to teach me to act like you.
Well, yes. By order of the new conclave. It's just a formality. It won't take long.
Still a pain in the ass. Duel 1. Let's rock.
You just need a record of good teachers. Now, come at me. This will be over once you reduce my health to 0.
All right, this is basic environmental interaction and working with a moving AI opponent. Teaching mobility, teaching how to use basic normals, and defense. Okay, I gotta reduce his health to 0.
You still want some?
Soul wins. BN2. Let's rock.
Alright, same thing.
Start attacking now. Try to stay in the offensive.
Burst is assigned to a button. Oh, B plus RB. Where is that? Oh, okay, that's in a weird spot on my fight stick. I'll have to get used to that. Yeah, I don't really remember Soul's moveset.
We're done. Like I said, it was just a formality.
Why didn't you just tell them to trade? Save us the trouble.
They wanted video. How conveniently obnoxious things are nowadays.
I see. Then let's give them one final order that'll really knock them on their asses.
There's an idea. This time, I'll hold nothing back.
Duo. Final. Let's rock.
Clearly, focus up.
All right.
That should do it. Remember, you can brush up on what you learned today at the dojo. There are other practical techniques to be learned there too.
You trying to tell me I need to hit the dojo?
Like I said, this is a formality. You can do whatever you want.
And here I was, ready to go all out.
Save that energy for your battle with the gear maker.
Yeah.
Do keep in touch while you're out on the road.
Complete.
Is that the entire tutorial? Oh, mission mode. That I'll probably give. Alright, let's do mission mode. That's kind of interesting that the tutorial mode is basically here's how to control the character, here's how to hit buttons, block. It's very basic, so I'm assuming the more advanced stuff's going to be in mission mode. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, okay, this is the more detailed breakdown. Dash. Alright. Pretty easy. Can't do jump attacks while dashing. Are they gonna make me do this 5 times? Yep. Slash. I'm getting close. Oh, okay. Does it tell me what I've completed? Oh yeah, the little clear icon in the upper right. Alright, backdash. I don't know if I'm going to do all of these in order. This could take a long time for a lot of really basic stuff. Alright, this is basically just evasion. Alright, let's see what more advanced stuff they have. High jumps. That's just a super jump. Move distances, unique moves. Gatling combination. I thought there wasn't Gatling in this. Alright, we'll look at this one. I'm going to pick and choose what missions I want to look at since I know how to play fighting games. So a lot of the basic stuff I'm not too worried about. But I do want to see some of the more advanced stuff they have on here. But maybe it won't... Maybe it won't let me get to the advanced stuff until I clear all these. That would be kind of annoying. Alright. Well, let's take a look at Gatling combination. This is just chain hits, right? Close Y, crouching, close slash, crouching slash, heavy slash. Yeah, this is chain hits. Okay. One of my bad habits when comes to fighting games that I don't know where I picked it up, but I try not to do it, is I tend to hit buttons too fast and in excessive amounts. And for buffering and other types of things, it's not too bad, but sometimes it'll result in combos getting messed up and dropped. So I need to be in the habit of being more deliberate when I'm hitting buttons. Like they said, don't mash. Hit them in succession and with intention. So playing Soul Calibur, the Soul Calibur series was good for that because there's not really Gatling combinations like we're doing here. Soul Calibur is a little more slow and deliberate. But for 2D fighting games, I know I have that problem and other things. I'll combo too many inputs. But I don't know if Guilty Gear Strive has a universal combo linking system. I guess we'll find out. Can connect into various Gatling combinations from close Y. Yeah, I don't know if that's universal. I think the only way we would know is if we tried it out with different characters. Let's map select. Oh, here's how it divides up. Okay. Well, let me jump ahead. Unique Guilty Gear techniques. Oh, okay. This is the more advanced stuff. This is what I was looking at. Let's see. we'll jump around through here. There's some mechanics that I do want to learn about. So we'll start with dash and block. The Roman cancel system is definitely something I want to look at here. That's unique to Guilty Gear. Stun edge by dashing and blocking. Okay, this is like an advancing defense. I've never actually thought about. I never thought about the properties of dashing and then stopping to block. Usually you would jump. That's interesting. Yeah, what they want me to do is just close as quickly as possible, but I don't know how often do you do something like that? Oh, I can't jump. That's what they mean by restricted actions. Not that the properties go away. It's just they physically limit you from doing that. So you learn. Okay. Oh, I only get a certain amount of tries to do that. Okay. I'm not going to worry about clearing all of these, but I do want to know what they're asking me to do. Dash cancel. Land a counter hit with close Y and cancel it with a dash cancel. Oh, you can... I didn't know you could do that. Sweep down plus RB. Where's RB? Well, we're just gonna find out. Standing... I'm not getting the standing kick to come out. Oh, and then... okay. Alright. Now I'm not getting the sweep to come out. Oh, that's dust. Oh, right bumper. I have no idea where right bumper is on my fight stick. I'm using a fight stick mapped to PS controls. So they're not necessarily in the spot they would be normally according to the way it's mapped here. I guess we'll have to figure it out. I'm just trying to see where the sweep is. Oh, there. Oh, it is down in dust. Okay. Does it want me to do the kick straight out of the dash input, or does it want me to dash first and then kick? Yeah, now the standing kick isn't coming out. I might be hitting it too late. Or I might be hitting it too early. Yeah, I'm hitting it too early. Alright. It's a pretty short window, though. Yeah, seems like it's a really tight window. I should look at the prompt. Just follow the prompt. Oops. That's a really, really short window. Okay. I think I was still hitting it too early. And let's get it to sweep. Oh, hit down and slash. There we go. Do you want me to get at least 60%? Alright, I think I got the motion now, at least. Ah, no sweep. But probably at least 3 out of 5. Alright, we'll keep working on it. I wonder if I'm buffering the sweep too fast. Or too late? Got to come out a couple times already. Yeah, now sweep's not coming out. Let's see, where's the play button? I don't know if I have a play button on this controller. It looks like you could play a sample. Oh well. Still don't have the timing down on the sweep. Oh, I think I'm just hitting the wrong. Right. Okay, I guess you can buffer it. I was trying to wait till the second part of the kick animation was done. I guess I don't need to do that. Just need to hit the right button. Yep, you can do it way early, alright. Alright, let's see what else we got. I don't know how often I would be using something like a dash cancel. Same thing, air dash cancel, throw counters. Okay, jumping throws. Red Roman cancel. This is what I wanted to look at. We'll start with Soul. I guess they give you options to learn with different characters, which is nice. Three attack buttons except for right bumper simultaneously when an attack hits or be blocked. 50% tension gauge. After landing an attack on an opponent, Red Roman cancel to land and extend combos. All right, this is an attack cancel. I wonder why it was purple. Okay. %50 tension gauge for basically a combo cancel. It's not going to give me the pass unless I land the follow-up too. I wonder what's causing it to go purple. That's a different type of cancel, apparently. Unless that's a... Might be doing... I wonder if that's a special cancel? Guess we'll find out. I do want to pass this one. Nope. All right. Let's see what else we got. Yellow Roman cancel? Oh, purple, blue. Okay, we'll do all of them. Three attack buttons except for right bumper simultaneous while blocking. Okay, this was like an alpha cancel, a block cancel. And does it disrupt? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's sort of like a defensive burst. Okay, that one's a little bit easier to do because you just have to defend. You're susceptible to counterattacks if the yellow shockwave is blocked by the opponent. So I guess if they read that you're gonna yellow Roman cancel, they can block the burst and then they won't be put into a stagger state. Okay, so you don't want to use this for blocking combo chains or real quick hits. You want to use it for things that have more of a startup and a vulnerability state. I wonder if it blocks special moves. So slash and heavy slash attacks have longer recovery, so you have more of an advantage if you use it then. Alright, that makes sense. Purple Roman cancel. This might be the one that I was thinking of for the regular attack canceling in Guilty Gear. Yeah, during recovery. So this allows you to cancel something that you've done in order to recover earlier. It doesn't do any damage, but it makes you safer, in a safer state. Alright. With the ground throw. I forget how to throw. I never use throws. Alright, where's the mission select on throws? Should probably look at that one first. Oh, forward or back right bumper. Alright. I assumed it was a combination of buttons, but that's fine. Okay, you have forward and back throws in this game, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That's a whiff. Okay, got it. What it wants me to do here is with the input, purple Roman cancel, and then evade. Yep. Yeah, purple Roman cancel is interesting. Basically, it's move canceling for recovery. It's a recovery-based ability versus the red one, which is canceling on hit. So if you're using the red, you're canceling actual hits to either reset a combo or do additional combo moves for a chain. Purple would be if you made a mistake, primarily, looks like. Since it doesn't hit the enemy and it allows you to recover and potentially block or evade. Okay. They're all done the same way. They're just done in different situations. Blue Roman cancel. When you can move freely. You can use it to connect combo that is usually not possible. Okay. Oh, does this won't change how the frames work on certain properties for a brief amount of time? Is that what that is? I think that's what it does, yeah. Well, I have to get it to come out successfully. Maybe I might be doing the standing heavy slash too slow. Okay. Timing is a little bit weird. Yeah, I think this is basically shortening frames between different moves that would normally be able to combo together. Interesting. Using blue Roman cancels during the opponent's wake up is also effective, as you can confirm your opponent's next move for planning what to do next. Alright, we'll look at this last one. Preemptive input. Does not matter if it hits or is blocked. I don't know what that is. Do the combo all the way to dire eclat regardless of whether or not the opponent blocks your attack, regardless of whether the opponent blocks your attacks or not. Dire eclat is a low risk move that is relatively safe even when blocked, making it suitable to use in both a combo and a block string. Dire eclat? Is that what he's saying? That's what it sounds like. I'm buffering that a little bit before the heavy slash is even done, which I think I knew you could do in this game. If an attack with a huge recovery is blocked by the opponent, there's a high chance to be punished with a high damage combo from the opponent. Use moves that have a slight recovery and leaves a distance between you and the opponent when blocked. Okay. Oh, hit confirm on ground, hit confirm in air. Meaty attacks. I do like that they're getting into some of the more common fighting game terms and terminology. After a normal throw, time to perform an attack just as the opponent is recovering. If performed correctly, the opponent will not be able to jump away and will receive the attack grounded. Okay. Wrong button. Basically, follow-ups. Oops, wrong button. Also wrong button. I wonder what follow-up it wants me to use there. Forward slash works, I guess. Yeah, I was doing it too early. There we go. For melee attacks, using attacks that have less recovery on block is favorable. Try out each move of your character to find out which move is suitable for meeting attack. Okay. What's positive bonus? Overdrive. Alright. Let's look at this one. I might just go into some AI matches and practicing with some characters that I want to learn after this. fill up tension gauge at 50% in the positive bonus state. While in the positive bonus state, your tension will increase significantly just by advancing forward or attacking the opponent. Okay. That just means there'll be a state where I can gain tension faster. Alright. Alright. Pretty simple. Although the duration of the positive bonus state does not last long, you can easily fill the gauge to 50% if you move assertively. Alright. This is meter building optimization. Okay, got it. Alright, let's do some practice. Real quick, I'm gonna go check something. I'll be right back. Alright.
To enter the mayhem. Dares to enter the mayhem.
3 rounds. Okay. I'm gonna mess around with Zato 1 for a bit.
Zato 1.
Oh, there's the different skin colors. I guess we'll keep the default on. The point of doing some AI sparring is just to get a better feel for some of the characters I'm interested in. We'll still need to sit down and figure out a main. But for now,
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
for now, we'll just experiment.
Heaven or hell.
Time for some employee evaluation.
You already know every inch of me, do you not?
Zato versus Melia. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, learning how to control Eddie is going to be interesting.
Once more. Zato wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Zato 1 is also a meter management type character with Eddie. From what I remember playing the character or iterations of Zato 1 / Eddie in the older games, the real trick is knowing which moves send Eddie out and start consuming his meter, and then how to capitalize on when he's out, because once it depletes, he goes back and there's a bit of a cooldown before he can be summoned again. And I believe some moves will flat out deplete his meter altogether.
Myself your knight if I lose to you.
Zato wins.
Alright, this is a summary of the battle? I don't think I've seen this before. Offense, defense, heart, technique. I do like how there's win and lose icons too. All right. Again, this is practice, so we'll keep getting a feel for Zato's moves while fighting Melia. Forward heavy slash is overhead, I think. That is the most JoJo pose I've seen yet. I think I mentioned before, but I'm fairly certain that Zato 1's voice actor in Japanese is the same guy who voices Dio. I meant to look that up. What's the super? Oh, there's a hold prompt for pause. That's nice. I like when fighting games do that, so it doesn't automatically pause if you accidentally hit the pause button. Alright. Quarter circle back, heavy slash is just summon. Okay. Okay, I haven't used that one yet. Oh, command grab. Okay. Dragon punch slash. Projectile reflect. Okay, quarter circle, back forward, heavy slash. That's amorphous. And Sun Void. Okay. That was Sun Void.
Congratulations. You work for the government now.
Wins.
All right.
Mankind knew that
Oh, I can't skip the intros. Okay.
You're in the ballpark. You'd set up, for example, for messable.
I wonder if that rating changes. Alright, Zato's moveset is making more sense.
Stay on top.
Congratulations. You work for the government
Zato
now.
wins. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflect, Duel 1. Let's rock.
Well, it looks like Eddie takes damage if he's hit in projectile form too. Be careful with that. Uh-oh.
As for your rating, I thought you wanted to protect me.
Melia.
Yep, looks like that changes depending on the outcome of the fight. Does he have a unsummon? Yes, he can be unsummon the same thing. Okay, that's good to know.
Me?
I want to experiment with doing attacks that send him out and then unsummoning Eddie before his meter depletes so I can use him faster. Yep. Okay. If you unsummon him, you get the meter back immediately. Uh-oh. I wonder if that's in... No, it's not invincible on startup because I took a hit. But once he does the animation, I think it comes out even if he takes a hit.
Always stay on top.
I can't call myself your knight if I lose to you.
Zato.
The voice actor sounds familiar.
Mankind.
We'll do one more match against Millie and then we'll switch opponents.
This may hold. myself your knight if I lose to you.
Zato wins.
All right, let's switch opponents.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Zato won.
I'll go default skin. And
Champion.
oh boy, heavy boy.
Mankind new.
Oh, should have let the intro play. We haven't heard Potemkin yet.
This may hurt.
Think my strategy. Once more. Zato. With duel 2. Let's rock.
Whoops. Trying to get the drills to come out. There we go.
This was a great mission.
Zato wins. Duel 3. Let's rock.
It's dinner time.
Yep. Caught him pushing buttons.
From now on, I'm your boss.
Zato wins.
Definitely a different feel fighting against one of the heavier characters. He's got pretty good reach, and his attacks do tons of damage, so it's mostly distance and range control and hitting first.
Do you mind?
I don't know if you can recall Eddie when you use the heavy slash barrier attack. Well, I guess you can as long as it's not out too long because it depletes really quick. And if you throw out something that the enemy hits in mid-flight, then Eddie retreats and you completely lose your meter and have to wait for it to regen.
Congratulations. You work for the government.
Wins.
Oh, okay. This is the breakdown of the little fight statistics there. Damage, variance, guard, evasion, guts, judgment, input, versatility. I guess that's to tell you how you're performing in... skip the intro again. Alright, I'll try to remember to do that next time. Ow. I should have jumped in. Was that a super? That's a super. Ow, getting stuffed. That works.
Sato wins. Duel 4. Let's rock. This may hurt.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
From now on, I'm your boss.
Sato wins.
All right. Let's watch the intro.
That they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Push yourself to your very limits.
Show me what you've got.
Zato versus Potemkin. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Take it.
I had to reload the diagnostic page in YouTube. Everything's still showing green, so I think we're good to stream for Guilty Gear. I'll have to go look at the footage in playback after I finish the broadcast. But compared to the first time I tried to do this with the old connection, it seems like it's working better.
Disappointing. Slap.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Pushing buttons? Nope, he's blocking. Do one after this match. I'll switch up opponents, somebody else. Oh, I didn't think that would hit OTG. That works.
From now on, I'm your boss.
Zato wins.
Oh, whoops.
Duel 1.
Alright, let me go back out to the main screen. We'll switch people here. Or switch opponents. I'm gonna stick with Zato 1 probably for the rest of today. I think I'm gonna go with him as my main. I'll switch skins. We'll go dark hair. Oh boy. Alright, another heavy hitter.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
As a retainer of Kazusa Nosuke, I will face you.
Let us begin.
Zato versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Eddie appears to be made out of milk now. Oh, I like the light purple highlight on Eddie. That looks pretty cool. Alright, Nago's definitely faster than Potemkin. Uh-oh. Alright, well that particular move hits pretty close. It's been a while since we looked at the initial cast, so I had to remember what Nago's moves even look like. Oh, and that's gonna hit. Ow. He's more mobile too.
Can you stand?
I don't have the speed advantage necessarily here. In fact, my moves technically might be slower than some of Nago. And he does probably have range that's on par, maybe even better.
In times of hardship, inaction is your greatest foe.
Nagoriyuki. Win. Duel.
Kind of sounds like Keith David. I don't think Keith David's doing the voice work for Nago. Yep. I locked it. Alright, that went a little bit better. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a much tougher fight.
Do not wallow in defeat. Take pride that you did your best.
Nah, I don't think that's Keith David. Similar type of voice, though.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Once more. Zato wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Great work. Over here.
Wow. That hits from really far away, I forgot. Oh, now it goes off. I am not good at doing those types of motions when facing left. Uh-oh, it's gonna hit me. It's gonna kill. Wow.
In times of hardship, inaction is your greatest foe.
Nagoryuki wins. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, that's gonna hit again. Ouch.
I see you're still conscious.
Nagoryuki wins. Duel 4. Let's rock.
Over here.
Is that a perfect?
This was a great mission.
Maybe just shy of a perfect? Seemed like the AI was feeling sorry for me on that one. Hit? Okay, yeah. I think he got tapped by the first part of Eddie's counter. And then the rest picked him up.
Where did you learn your dandyism?
Zato wins.
Still not an easy fight. This might be the most challenging matchup so far.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
As a retainer of Kazusa Nosuke, I will face you.
Let us begin.
Zato versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Now this. This may hurt.
Oh. All of a sudden I'm nearly dead.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
This may hurt. It's dinner time. Look, it's me.
I think that's pretty funny when quote and pose.
This may hurt. Well, hello.
Oh, even on block, he steals blood too. Uh-oh. Ah, too far away. Trying to throw his other super. Let's just see if I could do it in the air.
From now on, I'm your boss.
Zato wins.
All right, we'll do one more match against Nago, and then I think that'll do for today's practice session.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Now this, up and down. Direct. Come forward. You say it. Drill. Wait. This may hurt. And then this.
Got too far.
This may hurt. I see. Oops. Split. You may keep your bones.
Haven't used that command throw yet.
Can you stand?
Zato wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Whoops.
Over here. Now this. You say it. All you. Great work. It's dinner time. Immortus.
Oh, I didn't think that would actually hit.
Look, it's me.
Zato wins. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Harder.
Too far.
Destroy. Come forward. Great work. Here goes another.
Gonna have to learn how to use dust effectively still. Maybe we could do one of the training missions for that.
Losing your nerve. Great work.
Oh, does Sun Void leave Eddie out on the field? Be good to know.
Slap.
Congratulations. You work for the government.
Zato wins.
All right, let's back out to the main menu and do sort of a wrap up here. It looks like stress test wise, Strive is running fine. I'll go back and take a look at the stream footage once we finish the session for today. But I'm not seeing any drop frames. The playback on YouTube, which is kind of hard to gauge because it's just a screen preview, but it looks fine. If everything looks good on the footage, then I will probably keep these settings and this configuration for the future, because I do want to do some more work with Strive. I will work on getting the character intro videos finished and out, hopefully in the next couple weeks. And then next time when we sit down for this, I'll have to figure out what I want to focus on. I do want to practice some more with Zato 1. I think I'm going to stick with him as my main. And then maybe we can start doing some practice with a secondary. I'm leaning towards Eno, but we also have to check out the rest of the cast. So based on that, we'll see what the path forward is going to be. I do want to get into some matches with random people online, but I'm still learning the basics of the game, and I would get absolutely murdered if I did that now. So that'll be probably something I do in the future, or if it's tough to do on stream, I might do something like non-commentary random matches that I could just record off stream and then just upload to YouTube. It won't be me talking, it'll just be matches of me playing with people online and whatnot. So we'll see how that works. But I think that'll do it for today. So once again, thanks to all the folks that stopped by to hang out and just watch me learn a new fighting game. We'll be returning to Strive in the future much sooner than last time. Well, until the next one, I will catch you guys later. Have a good evening.